So it is Thursday, January 18th, and it is 4:35, and I'm calling this meeting of the Council Communications Outreach Subcommittee meeting to order. I'll take attendance. So Ollie,
Here.
Vanessa,
Here.
and I'm here, and then obviously Sophia and Michaela couldn't make it. So next thing is public comment. Is there anyone here from the public who wishes to speak? No. So let's see. Next thing is the approval of the meeting minutes, which I'm trying to remember the last date. Ali, did you do those? Or I can't remember what the last meeting minutes were.
I think that might have been the one where we met like without meeting quorum. I think that was
Yeah.
that meeting.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have
Okay.
any meeting minutes to.
Yeah, I don't think that those were made.
Okay.
Yeah.
So oh, that's right, because it wasn't recorded, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Perfect. So item number 5 is open mic event planning. Which I know was more Sophia's thing. I'm not sure if Ali or Vanessa know much about that, and you can talk about it.
So I can speak a bit to it. So yeah, since Sophia's not here, because we were gonna plan the majority of the event now. So maybe we can try to have like another meeting later this week, probably. Even if it's not a quorum meeting, just so that
Yeah.
we can um get it started, the planning portion of it. But so far we have the flyer already made and ready to get sent out. I believe that we're going to be hanging those, if not tomorrow, the start of next week. And our social media posts are ready. And I'm just adapting the last post into the sizes for the kiosks. And that's what I have for the flyer itself. And then I know that some of the other stuff, and we can discuss more when Catherine hops on too. Um, the action plan that Sophia made and sent to everyone. I'm just gonna try to pull it up. I'm just trying to find the action plan that Sophia sent out. All right. So the other things that we have currently for the planning for the open mic night event are the um, the announcements at the high school and the Galvin, and then the which we already talked about, the flyer, and then the hot chocolate, the list of things that we need, which Sophia said that she'd provide to Catherine, and then just kind of the setup of it, like the logistical details, which I think that we're gonna discuss more with Sophia. So that's all I have on my end with that.
Okay, perfect. Do we want to do some planning without her? Because when is it scheduled for the 31st?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
scheduled for the 31st. Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to start doing some planning maybe without her, and then everything can just be subject to change? Um,
Yeah.
just because I know that we're closing in on kind of an early deadline. I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah, do we want to, because I know Catherine probably has some stuff to say on this. Do we
Yeah.
want to wait till Catherine hops on the meeting and then we kind of just go to the next item, the press release, and then we can come
Yeah.
back to this so that way when Catherine comes, we can just kind of discuss it a little bit more.
Yeah. Do you know if Catherine's planning on coming?
Yeah, she said that she was just going to be a few minutes late because she has
Oh,
a
okay.
meeting that's ending at 4:40. So
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we can move on to item 6, which is the youth council midterm press release discussion. Um, I'm I think Ali or Vanessa is gonna read it. I want to say, or I can do it.
yeah, I think Catherine said that this is going to be like collectively, like between the three of us, we can write it. Just kind of like we did for the beginning of the term, kind of like our goals now, kind of talking about where we've come with those goals and the different projects that we've started so far. Just kind of to like do our midterm, what we've been able to do so far and what we're looking forward to for the rest of the term. So that shouldn't be a heavy lift. For any of us. So definitely we can try to get that done by the start of next week, hopefully, if we work together on that. So do we want to like brainstorm different topics that we can include in that just so that we have like a clear plan in mind?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. So we can talk about in terms of things we have done. The snow angels. How do we know how that's? I missed the last meeting because I was sick. But do we get an update on how that's going? I know that we've only had like one snowfall this year.
I think it's
Yeah,
been
we've
going
had
pretty well. Oh, sorry. I
go
think
go ahead.
we had like 50 seniors sign up, I believe, and then Catherine was trying to connect a few more student volunteers because we had a few additional seniors sign up.
Okay, that's awesome. So we can definitely talk about that.
We can definitely talk about our school culture initiative and the the work that we're doing with Mr. Collins and the positive school culture team too. Yeah.
Ali, I was wondering if you had an update about the letter for the financial literacy, if you've been working on that, or maybe we could include that in what we're doing currently.
Yeah, I'm still drafting it to send to Senator Lewis. I think that's also probably gonna be all set by the start of next week, and we can definitely include that in the press release. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, that sounds good.
For other stuff that we can talk about, we can definitely talk about the open mic night. Um, and the we can also mention the work that Nathaniel has been doing with the recycling, getting recycling at the Galvin, kind of to like highlight our liaison roles and how um our relationships with our liaison roles has is leading to like actual change. So I think that that'd be great.
We could also mention like the bike valet over the summer. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
you met with them like after that or if they know too much about that, but definitely.
Yeah, we can definitely include that. Do we want to mention the training active bystanders too, in the press release?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think so. Just because Catherine and I have been discussing kind of the plans for that. And so initially I thought that maybe youth council members and then the Unite program through like the high school and then also youth action team members could be like trained in this, but then Catherine thought that there would be too many people being trained in it. I'm not really sure. It's still kind of up in the air. So I've been talking to people at school, so I think it sounds like we're kind of leaning towards making it more school based and not youth council like involvement. So I would
Yeah.
hold off on that one till we
Okay.
have more of a concrete idea of what's gonna happen.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. I didn't know about that. Sorry.
We can
Yeah,
talk
no,
about,
because I really want to mention it too, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to like put that information out there and then take it
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
yeah. We can also talk about the grant application for the one that we applied with for the cultural council. We can discuss that as well.
Yeah, I think that's a good point too. I think Catherine said that we should be hearing back by the end of this month, so maybe
Yes.
we will already have that information once we present this.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for letting me jump in. So what
We're
do you,
we're working on brainstorming some things for the press release right now. Since Sophia isn't here, we kind of skipped the planning for the open mic night, and then we were thinking maybe we could start some of that with you, and then kind of make things subject to change, and then get back to Sophia, just because we have a pretty tight deadline on that.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the discussing that since now you're here. Yeah.
okay, great. And I see Declan's on here. Declan's going to be helping us with that too. He's going to take on some stuff with the Albion Cultural Exchange and youth. So we're excited. All right, so take it away. What are we all thinking?
So, Ali, do you want to read off like what we've already got?
For the
Sorry.
open mic night or press release.
Do we want to go back to that now?
Yeah, I think that we have a solid list down for the press release with Snow Angels, our school culture initiative, financial literacy, open mic night, the work that we're doing with the recycling at the Galvin with Nathaniel, our grant application, and the work that we've done with Safe Streets too.
Okay, perfect.
And I did put something in the paper about the Snow Angels. It might even be in today. Just an update on the program.
Yeah.
Just with a few of the photos that youth sent us.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. So yeah, so we can go back to the open mic night. So, Catherine, the list that I've kind of read off, like what we've done, what we still need to do. So the flyer should be all set, and the social media posts. I'm going to post those on Instagram and Facebook after this meeting. And then I'm going to get the kiosks related stuff sent to Jen McDonald so that she can get those hung up around the town and on the digital boards too. What we still like need is we need to brainstorm like the logistical details, like when we're getting there, how we're going to set it up, and then the stuff for the hot chocolate bar and I just had the email that Sophia sent. And then beyond that, I think just the other communication piece of it, because the morning announcements are going to go up at the start of next week. I think I don't know if they're already up at the Galvin, but at the high school they're going to be up on Monday.
Okay, that's great. And then who's talking to our Galvin? Who's talking to Annabeth?
I think Sophia was in contact with Annabeth about that. She
Okay.
sent her an announcement to send to administration.
Okay. All right. Will someone just follow up to make sure
Yeah.
Annabeth has what she needs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and I think Sophia was in contact with Danny, said there are microphones there. There is a PA system. You guys remember? I think I saw an email that there are microphones there. I think that's the only thing we would need, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. So the big thing is recruiting. I mean, what do you guys want me to get for the hot chocolate bar? Has anyone seen one of these? Like what do you put on? Obviously it's hot chocolate. I can get I can get a big carafe of hot chocolate, but what else should I get?
Like marshmallows, maybe like candy canes or something like that to put in them.
Okay, marshmallows, candy canes, whipped cream.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Whipped cream. What else? Let's get creative.
Cinnamon. I always
Cinnamon.
put on mine.
I don't know, Declan, what do you think? What would go good in a like we could have like a fancy hot chocolate bar set up?
I don't know, maybe like peppermint or something minty.
Yeah. Okay. Peppermint. Oh,
Maybe
like
some like mini chocolate chips.
ooh, that would look cute. Yeah. Mini chocolate chips.
Go on a Pinterest.
And
Yeah, I
then I
think
can
that's most of the stuff that.
okay. And then I'll get cookies and waters. Okay. Great. All right. So I know Aaron Caldo was going to talk to the music department
Yeah.
about recruiting. And I know Declan, you're involved in the music department as well, correct?
Yeah,
Marching band, and do you do any chorus or anything like that?
I don't do chorus, but I'm in band like class, and then I also do theater and winter percussion.
Ooh, okay. So you would have some good connection. You guys don't have winter percussion practice at that time, do you? On Wednesday
On
evening?
um, I don't think we do, but I'm sure he would let me skip for this.
Okay. Yeah, because I'll love your help like setting up and everything. But I think the biggest thing we want to do is recruit people to come and recruit, like if we can recruit 4 or 5 people that are planning on either doing a poem or singing, playing an instrument, you know, doing something.
I
So
think I think we also talked about reaching out to Miss Hughes at the high school because she's involved with a lot of the like the English stuff there with like the creative writing, and it would be great for some of her students if she would recruit some of her students to like share their short stories or something along those lines.
yeah, I think Sophia was planning on doing that,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
Because
I
so
have
that
her for 2 classes if you want me to talk to her.
do you have that same class with Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay, so can the two of you talk to her tomorrow? Okay. Um, so what I'd love to see is that we get at least 4 or 5 signups by the middle of next week. So if you all can recruit people to, you know, if someone's doing a duet or something like that, or if anyone and it'd be hard to get the whole one of the whole acapella groups or anything, but if even there are like 2 people in one of the acapella groups that want to do something, or if Declan, anyone that wants to, you know, perform an act in like from a play or something.
Yeah,
That would
and Annabeth said that she would reach out to the Galvin Theater Department too, to see if like someone from Legally Blonde would want to kind of recreate a scene from there. I think that we talked about that at the last meeting too, and I can follow up with her on that too to see if she was able to.
okay. All right, so that sounds good. So we can maybe just have Sophia send you or Sophia send a follow-up. Did we say the start time is 6:30 or 6?
I think 6.
Okay. Does 2 hours seem too long, or you think that's fine?
Um,
Well, I mean, we already put it out there that it's
yeah,
6, so people can just kind of drop in.
yeah.
Um, yeah, the only reason I said 6:30 is because 6, I feel like we have to have like dinner stuff. So, but yeah, so it's 6 to 8, correct? Did you put an end
Yes.
time? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I added that.
Okay. All right, so we'll need people there ahead of time at 5:30 to help set up. So Declan, you can be there. I want to introduce you to the Dan and stuff from the Albion Cultural Exchange. Anyone else?
Catherine, did you already send the flyer that I sent you to the youth action team?
Yes,
Okay.
at the social media one for their
Yeah.
posts.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I sent them the link to add in separately for the signups.
Okay. Perfect.
Is there anything else you all can think of for the event?
I think just recruiting as many people as possible is kind of the next big thing.
Yeah. What do we do if if everyone's there and no one's performing anything? Should we have some like videos ready to go, like of other youth doing like spoken word or like YouTube clips or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to Sophia about that and maybe she can prepare something along those lines. Just in case that happens.
It also might be a good idea to like have that be one of the things that Miss Hughes talks to students about. Like, hey, would you like if you want to just record yourself? Because some people wouldn't feel comfortable like getting up on a stage and doing it, but people might be more comfortable with just recording themselves.
Or, I mean, that's the other thing with Miss Hughes. It's like so I've gone to the adult storytelling open mics, and the storytelling that could be really interesting if we did something like that. If we had like some storytelling prompts, like if anyone wants to tell a story where they were like surprised, or tell a story where I don't know, their parents did something embarrassing. Something like we could have a few prompts. I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
has
I like that
thoughts on
idea.
that.
Yeah, I like that idea, like prompts that people can just walk up and do. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, because people might not be prepared, but they're like, oh yeah, I have this funny story from when we were on a camping trip, and my dad thought it would be really funny to like XYZ or something like that. Okay. All right. So who's gonna write those prompts?
I can,
You do a lot, Ali.
yeah.
I can do it.
Okay,
I
Madeline, you
think
can
I
do
might
that.
have a book of them or something like that somewhere that I can.
Yeah. So I think if we have some printed on cards and we make
Yeah.
multiple copies, because that's what happened. Like when I sat there were a couple prompts in my seat, and it like kind of got me thinking. So
Yeah.
who's gonna MC? Do you guys know anyone? It doesn't have to be a youth council member.
I can if no one else will.
That'd be awesome. And if you have a friend that you want to co-do it with, sometimes it's when I go to those story slams, it's two people kind of co-emceeing together, Declan, but that would be great. Anything else?
I don't have anything else on my end that I wanted to discuss, I don't think.
Me neither.
Okay, so Ali or Madeline, you're gonna summarize this and send it to Sophia and maybe send it to everyone so we all know, okay, this is
Yeah.
the plan. We're gonna have videos in case people aren't talking. We're gonna have story prompts. Declan's gonna be the MC, maybe recruit a friend, all the things that we just discussed.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yay, this is gonna be great. I'm excited.
All right. If that's everything, then the next thing is any separate announcements. Is there anything that we hadn't planned about talking about that we want to bring up?
I had one quick announcement. So Sherry from the Human Rights Campaign, or Commission, I mean, she had sent a flyer today, I believe, to me and Ali, for one of their events that's coming up. So we could maybe post that on our like Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, definitely we can do that.
All right. So if one of you guys want to send that to me, then I can post it, or if Ellie you want to post it, it doesn't really matter to me. The next thing is determining the next meeting date. I think that it's generally kind of easiest to like send out a doodle poll.
Yeah.
The other thing is I am gonna have to I've got some health stuff going on, so I'm gonna have to take a break, unfortunately, from I'm not gonna be in school or doing any extracurriculars for a little bit. So I'm gonna be talking to some people, or if anyone here wants to kind of take over the role of being the communications chair, that's just kind of something that I want to start to put out there. It's not for a little bit, but that's just something that's going on. So I can also talk to other people on the council about that. So I think a doodle poll just works best though for
Yeah.
determining meeting dates.
Yeah.
Is there any other business not reasonably anticipated? All right, then it is 5:01 and we are going to adjourn. So, or I'd like to motion to, or would anyone like to motion to adjourn?
I motion.
All right, do we need a second for this? I can never remember. Yeah, does anyone second?
I
All right, then Ali,
Yes.
Vanessa, do we do Declan since he's here?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. And then Catherine. No, okay, I didn't think so, but I can never remember. All right, thank you for coming, everyone.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good